Here I am, another Sunday webinar for our TFW 8-week challenge. It also happens to be Mother's Day, so I started this one a little later than normal. I know some of my people that usually watch it as I'm doing it are moms, so you're probably relaxing or out doing something fun, so that is good. But also with that comes next week is the last week of the challenge, so when you're out doing something fun, don't eat bad. Still get your workouts on, still eat. You've got one more week left doing meal prepping, so make sure you prep all your meals for next week. Don't slack off in the end where you should be doing your biggest push. So I'm going to try to keep this one short and sweet. I'm not sure if I've said that in the past. Somebody told me that they were watching the webinar and their husband said, "Man, that girl can talk." So I guess that's a good thing if you're giving a webinar, to be able to talk. So I'm hearing good feedback that you guys are getting back some good stuff from me. So I'll keep doing them. I didn't get any questions specifically, so that's good. I hope that means that you guys are on the right track. For our warrior shoutouts from the Warrior Tracker, I've got, for the most classes attended, Jim Miller with 6. Jim even comes on some Tuesdays and Thursdays, our hurricane days or circuit days, to the 6 a.m. and then the 6 p.m. So Jim has been pushing it really hard. He's been tracking in MyFitnessPal, and I'm really excited to see his end results. In second is Elizabeth Jamo with 4. Actually, it's a 3-way tie. Michelle Chancellor with 4 and Noelle Brown with 4. I know recently all these ladies had issues with the Warrior Tracker not showing themselves on the leaderboard, so now they're on there. 3-way tie for second place. And then in third, or would be fifth behind everybody with 3 classes attended, is Rachel McCarthy. So again, if you aren't on the leaderboard, you feel you should be attending one of those classes, make sure you're pressing the right button. For weight moved, in first, I've got Noelle Brown with 18,665 pounds. Second is Julie Carey with 16,239 pounds. Rachel McCarthy in third with 12,405 pounds. And in fourth, Libby Dominguez with 12,332 pounds moved. In fifth, Lizzie Nixon with 12,040 pounds moved. You guys are awesome and you're strong. I can tell you guys are lifting more weights, and that makes me happy. For our challenge, we have the 3-minute push-ups. And last week, I just read them off of the Warrior Tracker activity log, and I think some of them hadn't shown up or popped up. So I'm going to try to get over to the challenge page to see how that looks there for our 3-minute push-up test. All right. Here we go to see who's in the leaderboard. First, let's see, it's not separate out guys and girls. I'm going to try to separate out guys and girls and see where I get it. First for the guys is Ryan Moore with 56. Second is Jim Miller with 52. Third for the guys is Jason Platzcraft with 1. I think that was a mistake to just put 1 in there. So I don't have the paper with me. I have it next door of how many everybody did. I should have brought that over with me, so then I could have told you how many he did. But in the Warrior Tracker, this is what I got. First for the women is Julie Carey with 45 push-ups. Second is Noelle Brown with 29 push-ups. And third, Rachel McCarthy with 23 push-ups. Fourth then would be Angie Parker with 19 push-ups. I've also got Jenny and Libby on here with only 1 push-up. And I know, again, that's probably not true because you did more push-ups than that. So I can stress again, put it in the Warrior Tracker. You should have been practicing your Warrior challenges that we're going to do again here at the finale, so that way you're better at them. So with that, next weekend is the finale of the 8-week challenge. I'm so excited about this. We're going to do final measurements. I have it set up for, let's see, I've got it in the little calendar here you should have with your Warrior resource manual. I've been waving around every week. If you don't have it, get it. You should have it. So I have Friday, 6 to 7 p.m. final measurements on Friday. If you can't make it in between those times, if you need to come a little earlier or a little later on Friday night, just message me, get a hold of me, and I can come other times. You know, I'm here all the time. I love this place. for Saturday morning. I had it in the calendar as 8 to 10. I would prefer actually to move that up 7 to 9. So having the measurement 7 to 9. For those of you that work Saturday and need to get here early, get here at 7 a.m. for me to measure you. And then for everybody else, if you want to measure and you're not going to do the workout, come as early as you can. And then we'll still be able to do our workout from 9 to 10. Now, this is not just going to be like the midpoint measurements. We're also doing our pictures. So it's our after pictures. So if you want to put makeup on and make sure your hair looks nice in your picture, then you do that and be ready for that. If you have what you wore in the beginning, if it's tight fitting enough to see your changes, wear the same thing or wear something where you can see the changes that you've done over the challenge. So pictures, these are important. If you cannot make the weigh-ins at either of those times, get a hold of me. I will make a special allowance for you if you say pretty please and bring me protein. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Just let me know when you can do it, and I'll make sure that you guys get measured and get your pictures taken. We'll also be doing the challenges we did at the beginning, and we'll be doing the sit-up challenge, push-up challenge, and our 150-meter sprint test to see your improvements in that. So make sure you practice those this weekend. Get those done. Another thing on the agenda for next weekend for the finale is our Warrior Victory celebration. This was important to me. I like getting everyone together and just being able to kind of relax and talk to each other. We can share experiences about the journey and everything. Just kind of relax outside of working out, outside of the gym. So my plan was to have a Warrior celebration potluck, to maybe meet at one of these parks up here on that Sunday afternoon. That's why I put it for that date. Hopefully you guys have cleared your calendars for that day. If you can't, let me know. But there are 3 different parks that have some decent sized pavilions. I'm not sure what the weather's going to be like that day. I know the weather's been messed up our 5K this Saturday. There's the Harker Heights Park, Carl 11, and then the Purser Family Park. So I think I don't have a preference. I don't know if anybody else does have a preference based on if you're going to bring your kids and which one the playground is closest to and all of that. So I'm going to put that out on Facebook as a vote, so you guys can vote where we're going to have it. Then I can reserve it and do all of that. So if you are coming, I'm also going to create the Eventbrite so you guys can RSVP, so that way I know kind of who's coming, and then we can figure out who wants to bring what, and it's going to be an awesome time. I was thinking the afternoon, like 3 or 4, so I'm also open to feedback on that. Like I said, I want the most people to be able to come, hang out with me. So put that out there. If you're not going to come, you're not able to come, don't vote on a park. I just want the people that are going to be there to have the best time. Invite your family, friends, anybody you want to. It's open to everybody. My kids will be there with me, so if you have kids, don't think that's an excuse not to come. Bring them with. It's going to be in a park. They can have fun. So that is all next weekend. So before that, I want everybody to be coming to all the classes. Come to all the classes. I want everybody to be doing their cardio. I want everybody to be doing their meal planning. At this point, with only 1 week left, either you're feeling really good because you've been doing everything, or you're feeling a little guilty or down because you have slacked or cheated some. So if you're feeling down, even for some of you that I have not seen in a while, you might not be watching this video, but you should be. If I haven't seen you in class in a while and you're watching this, get to class. It doesn't matter if you haven't been here for the past 2 or 3 weeks or however long, just get to class. Let's remake that connection, because even after this 8 weeks is over, you still have to keep going on your journey. Unless you're to your ultimate goal, and even then there's maintenance. So reconnect with me, reach out, I'm here, let's do this. That's my main stuff out of the way. Next week is important. Every day is important leading up to next week before we do measurements. But before I let you go that quickly or easily, I try to find lessons in a lot of little things I've realized. In the past weeks, I've told you guys lessons I've learned at my kids' football camp and other times to try to help you out, lessons I've learned in my own journey. So this one This one was from today, from Mother's Day. So my kids, if you're my friend on Facebook, I've posted some about it, more than I usually do, that they have been this weekend whispering about Mother's Day surprises and plans, and it's every 5 seconds. One of them's like, come over here and go over there, and Mom, will you leave? And they're just whispering to each other all these different plans and this and that. They asked me some questions too about what's my favorite this or that, and if I had, do I have eggs, do I have bacon, do I have things like that in my fridge, and that's scary because they wanted to cook for me. But they didn't burn the house down, so it turned out okay. In this, they were preparing it all this morning. They told me it wasn't ready, and basically kicked me out of my own house and said, "Mom, we need an hour." So what am I going to do? Preston, my younger son, actually told me. He said, "Mom, go exercise some because that's good for you. Just go exercise some. I'll tell you when to come back." So I did. I thought about running or jogging, but what I did was I actually just walked, which is not as intensive exercise. I'm not going to burn as many calories for whatever treats they've made for me, but I just been able to walk and look around and think. So with this, I just think it's so interesting how my boys, they have such vast, different personalities, but they were really focused on the task at hand. So they decided between themselves, they wanted to do these surprises, they wanted to do these certain things. They were Googling things and YouTubing things and doing all this. They just wanted to make it perfect for what they wanted to do for Mother's Day. And it's quite interesting because if it had been something I wanted them to do, if we're talking about cleaning their room or giving the dogs a bath or doing something that I wanted them to do that was important, if it wasn't important to me or to them, then they would not have had such a fire or passion for doing this. So it was kind of interesting to see that. And I've seen that a lot, especially with my younger one. Like if he is not, sort of set on doing it, if he doesn't want to do it, he's not putting his full effort into it. But if it's something he wants, he will be so driven and focused until it's done the way he wants it done. So to take that then and relate it to your fitness challenge or your fitness journey is if you're doing something you're not into, if you're not into it for the right reasons, if you don't have that internal motivation behind it, you're not going to succeed, not long term. You're not going to put your all into it. So what you need to do is figure out somehow how to make your fitness journey, your fitness goal to be something that you really want to get to more than you want anything else. So make it or relate it to something that you really like to do in life. Somehow incorporate either elements or the goal, the end result to be something that you really love and want to strive for. So then you will have that. You'll get excited about cooking your meals, planning your meals, excited about coming to exercise. Because the more excited you are, the easier it's going to be for you to do it. When you're not excited to do something and some little roadblock or something pops up, like, oh, I'm going to go to the gym. Oh, it looks busy. Oh, someone's on my machine. Never mind, I just won't work out. But if you're excited and happy and you're like, you know what, this is going to help me get to my goal. This is going to do it. It doesn't matter if the parking lot's full. You're going to park across the street. You're going to come in, you'll do a different machine, or you'll do some weights, lift some weights to get to your goal. So that's my, I guess, teachable moment from this morning. Another thing I took from my walk is, I felt happy and blessed that my kids thought of doing something like that on their own, because they could have just gotten me a card or whatever and just been done with it. But the amount of time and length of planning was kind of amazing to me. And the way I am, it's hard for me sometimes to focus on the positive things. I start thinking about the negative things. And I know some of you are like that also. So when I was walking and waiting for them to finish their surprises, I just started thinking about all the things and the times I felt like I had failed as a mom. I have this ideal, I guess, picture, most of you probably do, of what you want to be like as a mom, as a dad, as a parent. In life, in maybe your body, you have these ideals that you want to live up to. So I have this ideal of what want to be as a mother. When people grow up and they say, yeah, my mom was a single mom and she was so strong and never, blah, blah. This is basically my ideal. And I feel like there's times when I don't live up to it. There's a lot of times that I feel like I don't live up to it. So as I was walking, I was just thinking of that. Man, I wish I was stronger. I wish I wasn't as tired, or didn't show them that I was tired, or I didn't, get emotional sometimes, or things like that. The things that I feel like they've seen that makes me look bad compared to my ideal. But then just sort of somewhere along the walk when I was thinking about all that, I just kind of stopped and said, wait, like, I'm not failing as a mother if they're doing this for me, this nice, sweet thing. I'm still teaching them those lessons I want to teach them of being caring and compassionate towards people, of being hardworking, because what they were doing was hard work. They stayed up late and they got up early to try to put all this together for me. So they are learning those lessons, just not in the way that I sort of pictured them in my mind. So I just want to put that out there for you guys, to not focus on the negatives. Don't focus on the times that you fail, on the times that you don't get your meals prepped, or don't get to work out, or a coworker or somebody brings in bad food and you eat it. Don't focus on those negative times, because things are going to happen, stuff's going to pop up, but focus on how far you've come. Focus on how better you are at something. You're either stronger in your workouts, you're not getting as tired in your workouts. If the weight's changing, the body fat percent is changing, that's good. If you are getting better at fixing your meals most of the time, focus on those positive things and not the negative things. Because in this world, I think it's just so easy to be negative, that I want you guys to be positive. And the more positivity you can find, the more it will fuel you to keep going. So I am already proud of all of you guys for signing up for this challenge and for doing this challenge. And I'm really, 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 really looking forward to next week. So if anybody does have any questions about what's going on next weekend, still questions about what you should be eating, questions about workouts, or if you want to know what you can do after this to stay either involved in Training for Warriors, or what you should do with your fitness journey after this 8 weeks, get a hold of me somehow, either on Facebook, in the gym, or message me. But remember, one more week to go. The easy day was yesterday. Hashtag